choosing your main comes down to more than what your favorite Saturday morning cartoon was. Each of these 20 Nicktoon superstars has a move list that sets them apart from the rest, so it can be a bit daunting to make that choice at first, but don't worry. We've evaluated each character and grouped them all into categories that can help you decide which Nickelodeon All-Star Brawler could be your main fighter. First up, we have fighters that are considered the all-rounders of the roster. These toons are akin to Mario, Kirby, and Pit for the fact that they have movesets that are pretty balanced to help them out in most situations. So if that's something that sounds your playstyle, you're in luck because it's one of the most diverse archetypes in the game. In this lineup, we've got Spongebob Squarepants, Danny Phantom, CatDog, and Lincoln Loud. Using his bubble neutral special, Spongebob can be a threat at range and when he gets in close because he's got some great combo starters with his light attacks. Lincoln has his nest-like yo-yo for his light attacks amongst his arsenal of toys, and using his ghost-like abilities, Danny can be both a threat on the ground and in the air. CatDog is a special type of all-rounder mainly because they've got two unique sets of moves. By using their down special, you can change between Cat and Dog, with Dog's strong attacks being much slower and covering a wider range, while Cat's being much faster and more precise. So if you're a fan of Pyra and Mithra, or Zelda and Sheik, CatDog's split style might be right up your alley. If you're the type of player who wants to land the big haymaker and send opponents flying at relatively low percentages, or you just like playing as characters like Bowser, Dedede, Ganondorf, and Incineroar in Smash, you want to play with these big bruisers. Reptar, Korra, Patrick, Powdered Toast Man, and Ren and Stimpy. Korra's special attacks have a slight input delay but are destructive when they make contact, just like a familiar Lord of Darkness. Reptar throws his weight around for massive damage and has a wide range to attack with his breath-based moves. With special attacks that grapple and throw enemies, Patrick can be a force to be reckoned with. The buddy duo Ren and Stimpy pummel both their foes and each other with their attacks that can hit on both sides of them, and Powdered Toast Man is a silly character but has strong attacks that can really send players flying. Next up, there are the rushdown fighters that like to get in your face, combo you mercilessly, and just overall stick to you like glue. Similar to Sheik, Fox, Sonic, and Zero Suit Samus are Sandy Cheeks, Aang, Leonardo, and Michelangelo. By using his quick staff and airbending powers, Aang can keep his opponents juggled in combos that require some very fast fingers, but can deal a ton of damage very quickly. Sandy can use her multi-hitting light attack Double Jab to keep the pressure on, and use strong moves like her Karate Chop as a finisher. Meanwhile, the turtles, like Leonardo and Michelangelo, use their ninja weapons to their advantage. Leo's swords have an aggressive playstyle that can cover a wide range and can be hard to get a hit on, while Mikey's nunchucks are speedy and his up special turtle line can snatch opponents out of the air and keep the beatdown going. If you prefer to play it safe from a distance and control the space of the stage, you might want to consider the zoners Zim, Oblina, and Toph. These characters have playstyles that are most similar to characters such as Samus, Mega Man, and the Koopa Kids. By calling in Gur to run around the stage like a ticking time bomb or placing down lawn gnomes as obstructions, Zim can be a big threat even while running away and forcing his opponents to play recklessly as they try to get in. Toph's earthbending attacks are a bit slower, but she has some of the most massive hitboxes in the game, like her down strong attack Wall Slam, which can be used to cover multiple elevations as well as be used as a nasty edge guard. Oblina can use her neutral special Garbage Breath to cough up slime onto the stage that opponents can then take damage from, as well as throwing other trash as well. Helga and April O'Neil are what you consider glass cannon type characters, similar to Zero Suit Samus or Bayonetta, ones that can output a lot more damage per hit, but are also a lot more fragile than the rest of the cast. April is nimble and acrobatic and has a ratings meter that increases with her use of her studio equipment like her boom mic and studio camera, then can be cashed out with her neutral special as a critical finisher. Helga has a slower attack speed than most characters, but her strong moves like Lunch Chime and Love Poem have some powerful knockback when they connect. And lastly are two characters that seem to be in a league all their own with unique movesets that take a special touch to get adjusted to. Nigel Thornberry, for instance, has an awkward playstyle that feels similar to how Wario did back in the Smash Bros. Brawl days. His attacks mimic all sorts of animals in his animations. His down special also has a very small yet critical hitbox if you're partial to those kind of moves like with Luigi and Jigglypuff. Lucy Loud has a surprisingly technical kit that feels all her own, similar to someone like Inkling or Steve. When she uses her neutral special Dark Bite, she can then switch from a ghost mode or a vampire mode. Depending on what mode she's in, her special moves have different effects. Hopefully this breakdown has been helpful with assisting you and find out what Nicktoon fighter is right for you. If you want more information on Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, check out our full review on YouTube, and for all other things gaming, you're already in the right place, IGN.